Do you want to be a professional trader? This time, boost your trading performance with SolarFist and get a full report of your trading patterns. SolarFist app uses NFTs and Web3 as it is designed for crypto and perpetual contracts. Our platform provides you feedback that is based on your data, and it helps in redefining your performance by adopting more strategies. Sharpen your trading edge with SolarFist, and we have different pricing plans for you. SolarFist.com.
Hello guys, welcome again to other live stream. Today, as usual, we're going to talk about Bitcoin, and it's doing the same thing as yesterday. So technically speaking, right now in 4-hour chart, there is a buy signal, bounce signal technically. So, well, Bitcoin is just sideways, as you can see here. So as long as Bitcoin is with this bounce signal here, now we can expect, well, sideways or bounce. So the sideways here, yeah, and bounce. Okay, so the target should be around $20,000, 700, 800, no more than that. And if you see this bounce, it's gonna be a sell. Okay, this is gonna be a sell to continuation to the downside. Actually, I'm looking for around $19,000, 300, $19,000, and maybe a potential break this time. And we're gonna talk about this break. Why? Because looks like Bitcoin finally we are gonna see a resolution for this. By the way, I'm in long position, $20,000, 150, around here. And you say, oh my god, but you're losing. What? I am losing what? No, this is for the next 24 hours trade. So I am doing something like this, right? Something like this, yeah, something like this, and my target should be around here. Okay, so of course, I cannot expect Bitcoin in the moment when I enter in the market. Bitcoin is gonna pump, right? Of course not. It's just gonna be in sideways here. Yeah, you will need to hold or wait. Be patient with the volatility, right? So the worst scenario is simple. I gotta stop it and just Bitcoin keep crashing. That's it. Okay, move on, because if this could happen, you will see Bitcoin actually at 19K and so on. So let's continue with 12-hour chart. 12-hour chart, what is doing? This is a sell signal present, as you can see here. The question is why I am in long position if I am looking for when 12-hour chart is a sell. Well, the reason is simple. 4-hour chart is just for 1 day chart, 1 day time, 1 day price action. I mean today, and that's it. And 12-hour chart is for minimum 3 days. So you can see the sell signal here, and you will see 2 or 3 days in sideways here or downside. Okay, so the thing I'm doing here is like, for example, the momentum when it's bouncing here, just selling, playing the range. That's it, pretty small range. Now, on the chart, well, very sad, but we have the confirmation right now. We have a sell signal right now, potentially here forming, of course. Very strong, maybe not. But remember here, in average is 10 days from today, starting from today, 10 days. So we are September 15, well, it depends on your country. Should be around October 1st, okay? This sell signal will be present until, all this month, the rest of the month, okay? So what could happen, as I explained yesterday, any closing, for example, if Bitcoin breaks $20,000, actually it's a key level right now. If this level breaks and you see weekly closing, that's why that is the reason why the name of this title of this live stream. Any close below 20K in weekly basis, imagine the weekly chart is closing below 20K, actually better, 19,600. Any close below this area, this weekend, well, wait for it, because you will see a continuation to the downside next month, after 50% crash actually. So time for weekly chart. The next tick, well, actually the forecast actually is very bad. But let me show you something. The next tick, the next 2 weeks, we are gonna see the solid line testing here. So what is this telling me? Is very simple. Next week Bitcoin should be around 24K around here next week. If we don't see it, you will see 15K and 10K and so on. Okay. So find the chart. Find the chart. Let me see when we have the next close. We have in 3 days. So this weekend. I mean next Monday. Any same find the chart actually is even worse. Any close below 20K, and you will see continuation. Technically speaking, the time is over. It's very sad actually. Very sad. June was the buy signal in for Bitcoin in June, as you can see here, and well, we have this instead of bouncing, we have just this choppy market sideways for 3 months. So in the moment when you see the sell signal here I explained this before yesterday, you will see continuation to the downside. Okay. I know some indicators. Someone asked me, hey, but some indicators, for example, MACD, right? Let me show you MACD in weekly chart, but we have bullish divergence. You see, we have this massive bullish divergence to the moon, right? To the moon here. Well, let me tell you something. The problem with this kind of bullish divergence here, yeah. If you apply the same principles as my system for MACD, of course I don't use this garbage. Honestly, for me, MACD is one of the worst indicators we can find out there, especially newbies. They love this kind of thing, but okay, never mind. So as you can see here, from this point, if we apply the same rules here, it's just about time this is gonna crash. So the bullish average you can see here in the MACD, well, it didn't work. Yeah. Of course, we need other 2 weeks by the end of the month. As I said before, if you don't see Bitcoin at 24K by the end of the month, get ready, because October, November, we will see potentially capitulation. Okay, capitulation, and it's not like, oh, every time when you see 20K, you will see, yeah, I mean, time is over. Time is over for Bitcoin. Let me see the monthly. The monthly, I said yesterday. Yeah, the monthly. We will see a test to $16,000 around that area. It's gonna be the first level, but in general, I'm gonna start looking for 10K and even lower. Okay, so right now, Bitcoin, as I said before, any close just next week, my friends. Next week. Okay, let me see. Yeah, next week I will say if by September 23, yeah, we don't see Bitcoin at 24K. There is a very low probability we'll see Bitcoin in the last week of the month, because usually the last week of the month is just sideways. It's just usually it's like that, because market makers, they are waiting for the monthly close. So last hope for Bitcoin is next week. Any close below 20K in September, you will see, I would say, 50% crash for Bitcoin. And also, we don't have enough data here, but Bitcoin is doing something very interesting actually. I didn't realize about this because actually I was watching my chart yesterday, and Bitcoin broke here the low in March 2020 in volume, as you can see here. So it looks like it's gonna test the seller line here. So in the seller line here, of course, I am expecting a bounce from here. Let's see, because maybe in October we will see this test. It's gonna be the first test using my indicator. I am curious about the reaction, right? So let's continue here. In 5-day chart, the time is over. Yeah. If we see a 3-day chart, 3-day chart is more obvious here. We have invalidation. The bullish divergence we saw here, this point and this point. Well, any close below 20K. Let me see here. September. Yeah, I mean Monday. Any close below 20K. All indicators, they are saying the same. Any close below 20K, you will see, well, potential maybe capitulation or something, or actually a massive downtrend. Bearish variance, hidden bearish variance in 3-day chart from actually this point and this point, as you can see here. Yeah, and this point and this point. So breaking 20K is gonna trigger many bearish variance we have right now. Now to the chart, the bullish variance we saw last week now already play out. Any close exactly the same level, 20K is gonna be the area. Remember the number, 20K by the end of the month. If 20K breaks, I am telling you right now here, because people will say, it's because the inflation, right? No. remember this. If Bitcoin breaks $20,000 by the end of the month in October, you will see 10K by the end of the year. Period. Okay? That's it. Okay, so that's why if you are bullish, you hope you are thinking Bitcoin is the boss. I mean, Bitcoin is, this is the bottom. Okay. Weekly chart must be like this. Okay. Next week, we have to see Bitcoin pumping next week. Okay. Next week, no time. No more sideways. 3 months in sideways. 3 months in fucking sideways, right? It's so annoying, right? So be ready, okay? 3 months in people say consolidation. No, this is not consolidation. This is not. It's far away of consolidation. Yeah, I can be wrong. Maybe yes, but I don't think so. Honestly, I don't think so. Okay, so let's talk about the 1-day chart. As I said before, we have a sell signal present here right now. Technically speaking, we have right now a hidden bearish divergence right now in OBB. Let me show you from this point and this point and this point and this point. Okay, so any close, same level. 1-day chart, 2-day chart, 3-day chart, 5-day chart, weekly chart, all of them together, they are in the same page. Any close below 20K, this pivot here, this pivot here, you will see Bitcoin breaking down and, well, get ready for a very beautiful move to the downside. Okay. Okay. 5-day chart. Okay, volume, right? Okay, let me answer this question. What's very interesting here. In the volume, using BPR, Bitcoin at 20K actually is the lowest point in the volume. You see, that's why Bitcoin is holding this area, because it's the lowest point. The highest point is this one, $20,000. Why Bitcoin got rejected here? Well, around there, you see. So Bitcoin is in range here. The problem is the close. Remember the close. There is nothing wrong with Bitcoin coming here and test 20K. There is nothing wrong with that. The problem here is if Bitcoin close below this area, for example, this weekend, well, that is gonna be continuation, and it's looking like continuation. It's looking like continuation. This is a very healthy, and especially actually you see, for example, this is slope. If you see Bitcoin staying here, sideways, just lazy here, and you will see the slope here doing something like this, get ready, because this is gonna be just continuation. I'm very happy with my shorts, no problem. Of course, well, I wasn't short. I wasn't short at $24,000 200. I closed at 20K. I wasn't short at $20,000 300 2 days ago, and I closed at $20,000 700. I got stopped 2 times. I cannot win all time, remember? I cannot win all time, but in average, well, so far, so good, okay? So, remember, we are gonna see resolution of this for Bitcoin, I think maybe by the end of the month, okay? By the end of the month. So remember, any close, if you're bullish on Bitcoin, you are in the best moment to buy Bitcoin, right? I am a financial advisor, but if you think Bitcoin is the bottom is in here, if you are not buying here, I don't know what you're doing, okay? I don't know what you're doing, okay? So this is the last hope for bulls. Okay, any close below 20K, you will see, yeah, I would say around $9,000, $800, $10,000 around there. Okay, so let's continue and let's watch now the USD dominance. Remember, I use this USD dominance as a contract indicator. Yeah, what we can expect for Bitcoin. If this is bullish, game over for Bitcoin. Yeah? I didn't see it. Let me see. Bullish. Shit. Okay. Oh my. Okay, this is like this. Okay. This is like this. Very sad to. If you are investor. Well, get ready, because this is very bullish. It's looking healthy. Buy signal here. ADX negative here. Testing the MA21, holding and closing above there. This is bullish. So at least other test to maybe 8%, 9% around there next month. Remember next month, because this is gonna play. It's gonna take. Okay, no, I am very bullish. I am sorry. This is very bad for Bitcoin. Okay. Subtle line testing here, especially you are in my Patreon, and you know my system, or you are watching my system or my live streams. You know what is this, right? So subtle line testing here. simple question. Tell me, is USD dominance crashing? No, right? It's holding. Okay. So the area of danger, this area, all this area since July is over. Settle line testing here. Weekly close is gonna test like is gonna close like this. This asset using dominance is holding them in 21. Well, you will see potential new buy signal in the next month. So what does that mean? New highs, maybe new ATA for use dominance? Yes, there is a very high probability. So the good news is like we are gonna see potential a bullish average divergence in some point, maybe in January, maybe around there. Yeah. And we will see a new high for the dollar, also the USD dominance. And you will see, if I see something like this, I will start calling the bottom for Bitcoin. But based on all this, I can tell you right now, I am very bullish in USD dominance. And get ready because this continuation, very healthy uptrend, very healthy uptrend continuation. Okay, so 1-day chart, what we can expect for USD dominance right now. I am bullish. Oh my god, I am bullish. Why I'm saying oh my god is because I don't want to see Bitcoin crashing. I explained yesterday why I don't want to see Bitcoin breaking 20k, because as a trader I am very happy. As an investor, many people out there will cry. Okay, this is like this. Next level, it's 8%. 8% and potential continuation. Actually, I don't see continuation here. Let me see here. I don't like it too much because the back tested is not very powerful, but well, we have hidden bullish divergence from this point and this point. Yeah, at least it's gonna be enough to test 8%. So get ready. I mean, October is gonna be nasty. It's gonna be very nasty. I think next week as well. Today chart sideways here. Watch the volatility into the chart. This asset is gonna it's getting ready for a pump. We have a hidden bullish divergence as well here. Into the chart, through the chart, same thing. No, this is bad. This is bad. Okay. So well, good luck with Bitcoin, especially you are thinking the bottom is in. In my humble opinion, I don't think so. I don't think so. We have to see. I think the weekly close is gonna be very easy play. Any close below 20k in weekly close, as I said yesterday, we will see continuation to the downside. And don't get me wrong, potentially it's gonna be the last drop for Bitcoin, okay, of this bear market. Yeah, the last drop. Okay, so let's continue. Let's talk about Ethereum, because you have no idea how many messages people they were asking me. Oh, Ethereum, the merge, right? 10k, right? You are so innocent, my friend. This is like this. My arrow is very powerful. See you in October and November, like this, okay? And my technical analysis is very simple. Very simple. Let me show you. You have sell signal confirmation yesterday in the previous close. Yeah. Getting rejected and by the mid 21, and also testing the area of supply. So what is this? Okay, let me guess. $5,000 from here. Are you kidding me? No, this thing is gonna just crash. As I said before, $1,000 to 100 is gonna be tested, this area. Any close below this area, my friend, of course it will take some months, couple months. Well, get ready, because this asset, there is nothing to stop this asset to crash to 500. Okay, so that's why you are bullish on Ethereum. I know many of you are bullish. You love Ethereum. I know. It's just it's not a shitcoin. Sorry, the most popular shitcoin, I would say. Sorry, altcoin. Yeah, this asset must hold $1,000 to 100. Okay, now we have other thing very interesting here, and I don't see other people talking about this. We have this point, we have and this point, and we have this point. Okay, and we have this point, we have this one, and we have this one. Okay, from this point and this point, we have a hidden bearish divergence, and from this point and this point, we have other hidden bearish divergence. This point and this point and this point and this point. And what is this? It's very simple. any close below $1,000, 450 or 60, I would say I am very aggressive around right now, actually. You will see all of them together playing at the same time. And it's gonna be impressive, beautiful for bears, not for bulls. Here, the most important chart for Ethereum. Time is over. Time is over. Ethereum here, crossing the center line here, getting rejected, not just by the ME55, ME21, as you can see here. Maybe just a couple of weeks in sideways, and after that, continuation to the downside. Sell signal is gonna fire maybe by the end of the month in weekly chart, and you will see continuation to the downside in a very healthy, very healthy bear market. Let me tell you something. You will learn, especially you are holder of Ethereum. Doesn't matter how good you are is your altcoin. Doesn't matter if the merge, the fork. In 2017, the fork was a thing. Every week a new fork, a new fork, a new fork. This bear market, what? Layer 1, layer 2, NFTs, all that shit, right? But also was the same thing. Always the news said, it's gonna be the next generation, it's gonna be the next Bitcoin, it's gonna be the next, and after crash 90%. Okay? So I will tell you something. Ethereum is not special, okay? It's just other altcoin. As long as Bitcoin has all the dominance, there is no like a special altcoin. No. Just will crash. That's it. Simple. Okay? One day, if Bitcoin lose the dominance, of course, maybe in that moment, some altcoins will have some independence, right? But not now, not today. I mean, I am not expecting that maybe in the next 5-10 years. So right now here, let me show you. Satellite testing here. Question, ask to yourself, is this about the ME55? No. Is this about the ME21? No. Is this breaking? No. Well, like this. Okay, of course, this is a technical analysis for the next week. It's very funny, right? Even in my private channel, someone said, "Hey, nothing happened. Nothing happened nothing happened in the after the merge. I was expecting a big crash." Well, wait for it. Okay, so let's continue. The monthly. You wanna understand what is happening with Ethereum in the monthly. This is very easy. Any close below the ME55 around same pivot 1,450. Any close below there this month, you will see full leg down to 1,000. Yeah, full leg down to 1,000 and potential continuation, and there is nothing to stop. Ethereum to crash around 400. Okay. Now, say, oh my God, no, this guy is too dramatic. Let me remind you something, okay? Friendly reminder. The last bear market from 1,500, Ethereum crash 95%, okay? I'm not saying it's gonna happen the same thing, okay? But in general, all the altcoins in the previous bear market crashed around there. So if we do the same exercise, we can say, okay, 85, 90% is gonna be around 400. 95 is around 221, 25 around 300. And if that happens, and honestly, I'm expecting that it's gonna happen, is natural because how many people they are staking in Ethereum? How many people they believe Ethereum is gonna be the next thing? No, it's very old. Yeah, just you're new. You don't know. That's it. So I hope to be wrong, honestly. I don't want to be too pessimistic, but I am just sharing my experience in the market. That's it. It's the only thing I'm doing. Remember, I'm a financial advisor. You sell, you buy, whatever you do, it's your own responsibility, okay? Okay, so let's continue. I am almost done with this technical analysis because technically everything is almost the same. I have a big warning for all my Cardano lovers. You know. Okay, monthly. Monthly is looking. Let me do this properly. I will try to do it better. Let me do it. Add use the team. Kraken is the one of the oldest exchanges, so has even more data. No, 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 I don't think so. No, what happened here? No, we don't have more data. Bitrex is the oldest one with Cardano. That's why I was using Bitrex. Binance. Okay, let me use USDT, and I need to use Bitrex. Where is okay? Bitrex here. Okay, so yeah, this is the oldest one, around 2018. And well, with more data, I can do it better, right? Okay, so let's talk about the monthly. The monthly, well, settlement line testing here, yes, but well, you will have to wait maybe other 3-4 months, maybe next year in March, potentially. So if you are bullish here, you have to see Cardano holding this area for months, maybe March, April next year, maybe yes. Now, weekly chart, that is the most important chart right now for me, is this one. Let me show you here. One moment. Okay. So, with more information right now here, I can tell you right now, Cardano is like this. Okay. Settle line testing here. Yeah, there is enough time. Even if we see a bounce, okay, fair enough. We see a bounce, 0.60. Okay, to the moon. Well, it's gonna be a beautiful sell. Beautiful sell here. 0.60. Why? Because there is no time. Same as Ethereum. There is no time, and you will see breaking this area. There is still the volume is not healthy here, as you can see here. It's still sell line here. There is no volume here, and after that you will see continuation. And I know some people, especially some YouTubers, actually, they are saying the bottom is in. I respectfully disagree. By the chart. By the chart, what is this? Okay, well, watch this. Well, it's testing the center line, about to the center line, is still in sideways here. Yeah, it's still in sideways. And here, okay, even if WB is above the MA55, we cannot say it is actually a real, signal. Why? Because this one for now is a head and bearish divergence from this point and this point. So any close below 0.43, 0.44 in weekly basis, for example, you see one candle here, you will see a capitulation. Actually, I will say capitulation because finally all the newbies out there, they will be scared, like, oh my god, I am losing even more, right? Finally. And I know it's very, very sad about when I say these kind of things, because I know many people right now, we have a big situation in the world with many recession, inflation, these kind of things. But remember, this is a business, and all the people who made money at $10,000, they are very happy. They are in profit. I need to see people here suffering. All the people who made money in 2020, 2021, if they are just hoping, right? They believe, right? I hope. All of them, they must be wrecked. I don't see a real pain, a real fear, because all I can see is still YouTubers and TikTokers and this kind of people. Is the lifetime buy opportunity for Bitcoin this bear market? As long as you see this kind of people in media, I think, using, of course, based on psychology of trading, I am still looking for new lows. Okay, I really want to see people scared. I really want to see people losing hope. Here, when Bitcoin crashed from $6,000 to $3,000, believe me, I mean, you can watch by yourself. You can do it on online, on Google. You can search, like, people actually, they were saying the biggest media, right? JP Morgan, the news, the biggest scam in the world. Right now, no. Right now, here, Bitcoin is the future. And when you have, what is the name of this? Michael Taylor said there is nothing better than Bitcoin. Well, think about it. When did he buy? Why he's pushing you to buy? Why? Okay, so I think I'm done with Bitcoin and altcoins. Well, Ethereum, right? So you want me to check other altcoins? Please let me know in the comments, because we are almost done here. Okay, let me see questions. Why volume MA55 works? And okay, Milton, it's easy because I back tested it. Okay, of course with my system of trading, maybe for you MA21 or MA30, MA40, MA100 it could work, maybe yes, but for my system MA55 actually I found better results. Okay, thank you Impark, thank you Milton, yeah, thank you. Need to watch volume. Okay, when pullback, okay, Ethereum Classic, right? Okay, let me see Ethereum Classic and weekly chart. Okay, good. I have a theory, like many miners, they will move to Ethereum Classic. Yeah, I have the theory. But this, the signal here, you will have to wait other 2 months next year. This is not breaking. Yeah, you will have to wait until next year to see the satellite testing here, and only and if the ADX, sorry, this asset is holding the M55, yes, continuation to the upside. Okay, but for now, it's like this. Okay, for now, because we have some signal in the chart, and also we have heading 1, 2, 3 strikes of heading better divergence, as you can see here. All this, and also we have the biggest one here from this point and this point. Let me see the weekly chart. Weekly chart, yeah, it's about time. This asset is gonna break down. Okay, we have a beautiful hiding better divergence from this point and this point, and this point and this point, and also, yeah, time is over, technically almost over. You will see a sell signal soon, maybe next month, maybe in October, and after that, continuation levels. I will start looking for first 25, and the lowest point should be 15. If, of course, I don't follow fundamentals, but for me makes sense, right? If the Ethereum miners, they cannot mine Ethereum anymore, well, I don't know, maybe you don't know, but Ethereum Classic actually is the original Ethereum. The Ethereum you know is a fork from this one. Okay, so for me it makes sense. Maybe all of them, they will just start mining again Ethereum Classic. I am a financial advisor, just I'm saying. A newbie saying random things in YouTube, right? Satellite testing here, ME55 tested here. As long as it's closing above $30, I don't think that is going to happen. Honestly, I think it's going to break down 25. But I will start. I'm going to start looking for Ethereum. I mean, personally, I will start looking for Ethereum because maybe Ethereum Classic, Ethereum Classic is going to do something very interesting, I think, in the next bull market. Okay, USD dominance, OBB is losing the yes, but let me fix this problem because I can see many people struggling with this issue with OBB. Let me tell you something, okay? I will do it here. One moment. Where is the USD dominance? Here. Okay, good. Invalidation. Look at beautiful, right? Invalidation, ADX positive, invalidation, the berries are very, well, not berries, no invalidation, maybe after a couple months, but at least after 2-3 months, all this year, we are gonna see sell signal. One moment, 1 second. Sorry for that. Okay, so well, monthly close is gonna, well, we have 2 weeks left, but for now we have invalidation, maybe after 2-3 months in uptrend. This is a very, very beautiful uptrend. So for USD dominance, but let's talk about the weekly chart. Okay, so the question is, USD dominance is losing the, yes, you are right, I agree, but let me explain. Settle line above, bullish. Settle line below, bearish. Even if it's losing the moving average, ME55, yeah, the overall volume, all the volume is positive. So in general, maybe it's losing momentum. Yes, you're right, but it's still above, as you can see, and the distance is massive, right? So maybe this is telling you maybe the USD dominance is not gonna just pump like a crazy before, but it's still strong. Okay, that's it. Okay, that's why. And this is the reason why, even with losing this moving average, yeah, the ME55 in OBB, this is the reason why we don't see the crash. And now we have something different. Now we have a hidden bullish divergence from this point and this point and this point and this point. Settle line testing here. The settle line OBB sorry, curve settle line testing the settle line. What is next? Like this. Based on this technical analysis in weekly chart, we are gonna see a new ATA for USD dominance. So that maybe is gonna be the capitulation event for Bitcoin. Okay, so let's continue. Saying everything depends on the stock market. Can you? Yeah, of course. Always I do Nasdaq and SP 500. And yes, you're right. Someone asked in the group why we have to watch always the stock market. It's very simple. It's because in 2007, 2018, the worst thing for me, in my personal opinion, happened to Bitcoin. What? The CME futures, they joined to the game here in January, December, something like that, in 2017, 18, around there. And after that, they fuck up the market. Why? Because now you can short. In that time, okay, let me show you this. This parabolic move you see here, all this move here. In that time, if you don't know, because maybe you are new, we couldn't short Bitcoin. No longs, that is the long, short, that kind of things. We didn't have even USDT stable coins. We didn't have that kind of things. Yeah. So if you want to short Bitcoin, is because you sell and you send to your bank account and I don't know, in fiat. And that is what that was the weight for like shorting, right? But actually it was not short. So you can imagine like here, all the millionaires, right? Because I know some guys like they have 100K followers and suddenly they are pro traders. No, actually no. The only reason they did is they were very lucky. Why? Because they bought here when just 100 retailers, they were buying Bitcoin. That's why you have this impressive rally, because no shorts, no leverage, nothing. Okay. After the CME, they joined to the game. They realized, oh wow, Bitcoin is unregulated. Sorry for saying this. I don't want to be too aggressive, but too many stupid people in this market. Amazing is the heaven, and it's not regulated. Oh my god, amazing. Okay, so I remember very well because the news was here, around here, at $2,000 around there. Yeah. And all the YouTubers, all the stupid people, sorry, but it's true. You can search, you can do your own research. Institutional money will come to the markets. You will see Bitcoin to 1 million. You will see it. It's the future. All that garbage. Yeah, okay, perfect. People in FOMO buying at 16, 17, 19, 20K, right? JP Morgan calling for 50K. Yeah. And now, what happened after that? Yeah, exactly. Milton, you got it. Yes. That's why. Good luck, Ethereum holders. Good luck. Yeah. Good luck. So that's a problem. You have to study the chart, the history, and this kind of things, right? And that is something that maybe I am not the best trader out there. Of course not. Maybe, of course, there are more better traders than me, but I have experience in the markets. That's why I'm sharing these kind of things with you, because maybe you join maybe in 2020. Who knows, right? So here, they fuck up the market. And after that, well, now you have Tesla, Michael Taylor, all of them, they are institutionals saying buy Doge, buy Shiba Inu, buy Bitcoin. And or sophisticated people, very smart people, right, in the crypto space, they are following Twitter. Now imagine, for me, if I am institutional, right, I can manipulate the market. Crypto is the heaven. Crypto is the heaven. Why? Too many stupid people with money. My God, they are giving me candies. You see? That's why education is the most important thing you have to do. Education. Well, I don't want to extend more this topic. I will talk about this in the podcast, weekly podcast actually. But never mind. So right now here, why we have to follow the stock market? Simple, because many of them now they are involved with Bitcoin. That's why since 2020, especially actually after $10,000, yes, if you pay, you actually copy and paste actually here, right? You overlap the chart of the stock market and this one, you will see Bitcoin now is following the SP 500. Very sad. Before was more free, now not anymore. Okay, so let's talk about now the SP 500. What we can expect. Okay, the SP 500. Well, first of all, here, when it was here, right? I said here to the moon. No. Let's like this. It will take time. It will take months. Why? Because SP 500, well, the volatility is lower, right? We cannot expect like, oh my God, to crash. No, it will take time. Newbies here, the bull market is here, the bottom is in, blah, 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 blah. No. Now, we have next week, pay attention to this signal. Pay attention. Now the curve is flat. Curve is telling you, imagine the chart is telling you, hey, I'm gonna fuck you. Sorry for my word words. But here, all the people who they are thinking, yeah, SP 500, the bottom is in. Yes, we are gonna see if this is real. You will see maybe next month a test to 3,700, 800. If this area breaks, I recommend you to watch The Big Short, the movie. Okay, because something like that is gonna happen. Okay, so let's continue. In weekly chart, okay, we are clear, right? Sell signal is about to fire next week. Be careful. So 1-day chart, what is doing 1-day chart? Okay, buy signal is still yes or sideways. Remember, right? Buy signal or sideways. Yeah, the ADX is very, very low. It's around below 23 level, so it's very low. So what is this? Well, this is telling you the market is not gonna crash. It's gonna start consolidating here. Yeah. And maybe we'll see other tests, a small bounce, maybe something like that. But yes, as long as it's below here, $4,000 100, below the mid-21, below the mid-55, yeah. Well, with the potential sell signal in weekly chart, if you see a bounce here, it's gonna be a sell, and it's gonna be like this. Okay. Okay, so let's talk about the Nasdaq now. Okay, the Nasdaq. Same game. Sell signal right now. Okay. Sell signal right now in Nasdaq. Okay. To the moon. The next bull market, right? Please. Seriously. Are you kidding me? This is gonna actually Nasdaq is more clear than SP 500. There is a very, very strong probability we will see breaking any close below this area, same as SP 500, any close below 285 around there. Potentially you will see well, watch the Big Short, the movie. It's gonna be very helpful for you to understand what could happen. Let's talk about the monthly. The monthly, yes, ME55, 265, 68 is gonna be tested potentially next month. Yes. And the big warning for all the DCA is the best strategy. DCA is the most. In average, if you buy $500 per month in 30 years, you will be a millionaire, right? You buy the stocks. Sounds familiar, right? Many TikTokers, they are doing this kind of shit, right? Because they are thinking the SP 500 or the Nasdaq, they will be in uptrend forever and ever, right? They are right, yes, in an uptrend. But I will be very proud as a trader myself if this is gonna tell you right now with my seasonal trading. Okay, watch this. 2008, right? OBB is in center line in Nasdaq. Curve breaking the center line. Yeah. Nasdaq testing the ME55. Okay. Remember this, the settings. Okay, now watch 2022. OBB about to break the center line in Nasdaq. Price action testing the center line in the ME55. OBB curve breaking, yeah, the center line. Sounds familiar? 2008 and 2022. Well, you have homework. That's why. If you want to know what could happen if Nasdaq or S&P 500 breaks the ME55, I strongly suggest you can watch The Big Short. Okay. So I think that's it for today, guys. That's it for today. I think short term for Bitcoin. Let me see, 4 hour chart, just 4 hour chart, right? 4 hour chart Bitcoin. 4 hour chart, okay. 4 hour chart, we have a buy signal right now, or bounce signal sideways. This is telling me sideways. I mean, the price is gonna be in sideways, or we are gonna see a bounce. Okay, there is no volume, so this is not a big bounce. Like, oh my god, no. Actually, it's gonna be a sell. My target should be around $20,000, 500, 700, maximum 21, around here. Yeah, but doesn't matter the point. It could be here, it could be here. It's a sell, like this. Okay, so based on this and timing, of course. If by the end of the month, remember, if by September around 23, I will say, yeah. If you don't see Bitcoin at 24K, get ready. Get ready. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you, and have a nice weekend, because today is Friday here, so no live streams. Okay. And also, I'm gonna release the next episode of my podcast, and the next topic of my podcast is gonna be about how the market changed, of course, in my perspective, after 2018, when CME or the market makers, they joined to the game for Bitcoin. Okay, thank you for watching, and see you next week.
You heard it here first. Bitcoin is going to zero. Zero. When it comes out.